5 high-profile free agents still available for the Packers. Could familiar faces be part of the solution? The dust is beginning to settle on the early frenzy of NFL free agency, and while many teams have made major headlines, the Green Bay Packers have taken a more measured approach. With just a handful of signings under their belt, including offensive lineman Aaron Banks, cornerback Nate Hobbs, and wide receiver Mecole Hardman, the front office has kept things relatively quiet. Understandably, fans are growing anxious. But for those feeling uneasy, there's reason to remain hopeful. The Packers still have cap space, approximately $31 million, and several key holes to fill. While the draft will certainly offer opportunities to build for the future, free agency still presents a chance to strengthen the roster with seasoned talent. The question is, will the team pull the trigger? As we dive into 5 notable free agents who could still make an impact in Green Bay, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoy thoughtful Packers coverage, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our deep dives, updates, and off-season insights. This is your team, your off-season, and your community, so join the conversation. Potential targets who could fill key needs. Za'Darius Smith. A reunion with Za'Darius Smith might seem far-fetched on the surface, given the public tension surrounding his departure from Green Bay. But when it comes to production, few free agents fit the Packers' needs better. In 2024, Smith combined for 9 sacks across stints with Cleveland and Detroit, more than any Packers pass rusher posted last season. If both sides are willing to bury the hatchet, Smith could provide an immediate and familiar spark to the defense. Sometimes second chances lead to the best stories. Stephon Gilmore, cornerback, with questions swirling around Jair Alexander's future and multiple departures thinning the secondary, the Packers could use a proven veteran at corner. Stephon Gilmore, a former Defensive Player of the Year, may no longer be at his peak, but he still brings savvy and experience. In 2024, Gilmore started 15 games for the Vikings, tallying 56 tackles, 9 passes defended, and 1 interception. He could bring leadership and stability to a group that needs both. Asante Samuel Jr. Cornerback. If the Packers prefer a younger option with long-term upside, Asante Samuel Jr. is a compelling choice. Injuries limited him to just 4 games last season, but his past performances suggest real potential. In 2023, Samuel posted a career-high 63 combined tackles and allowed just a 60.4% completion rate when targeted. Though he may come at a higher price than Gilmore, his age and skill set could make him a worthwhile investment. Amari Cooper. Wide receiver. Green Bay's receiving core is talented but inconsistent and very young. Between Christian Watson's absence, Romeo Doubs' concussion issues, and drops from Dontavion Wicks and Jaden Reed, the group lacks a veteran anchor. Enter Amari Cooper. Though his 2024 numbers dipped, 547 yards and 4 touchdowns over 14 games, Cooper still has plenty to offer. His stellar 2023 season, 250 yards, 5 TDs, is proof that, in the right situation, he can thrive. A stint in Green Bay could be just what he needs to bounce back, and just what Jordan Love needs in a reliable target. Matthew Judon. Edge. If the Packers opt not to reconcile with Za'Darius Smith, another elite edge option remains. Matthew Judon. Though he missed most of the 2023 season due to injury, Judon's track record speaks for itself. He recorded a staggering 15.5 sacks in 2022 and remained productive after being traded to Atlanta in 2024, even during a down year. If he can regain form, Judon would be a game-changing addition to a pass rush in need of veteran muscle. The bottom line. With cap space in hand and pressing needs still unaddressed, the Packers have options and a window to act. Whether through rekindling old partnerships or forging new ones, the right additions could turn a quiet off-season into a quietly brilliant one. Like what you're reading? Hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth Packers analysis, updates, and free agency coverage. Let us know in the comments who you think Green Bay should target, because your voice matters here. Let's see what moves come next.